The 11-dimensional model versus standard dimensional physics. For over a century, the pursuit of a unified theory of everything has been the holy grail of physics. At the heart of this quest lies the question of dimensions. Standard physics, anchored by Einstein's four-dimensional spacetime, has found itself at an impasse, with a profound and baffling rift separating the physics of the very large, general relativity, from the physics of the very small, quantum mechanics. To bridge this chasm, a radical idea emerged. The universe must have more dimensions than we can observe. But what is the nature of these dimensions? Are they simply curled-up spatial dimensions, a mathematical necessity to resolve equations? At the 11-dimensional model, the universal tower, we propose a fundamental divergence. Our model is not a simple extension of this idea, it is a paradigm shift. We do not just add dimensions, we redefine what a dimension truly is. We present a revolutionary alternative to standard dimensional physics, one that moves beyond mathematical elegance to provide a coherent, purposeful, and living blueprint for the cosmos. Part 1. The Standard Model. Extra dimensions as mathematical necessity. Standard dimensional physics, dominated by string theory and its variants, emerged as a direct response to a profound crisis. General relativity, which describes gravity as a geometric property of four-dimensional spacetime, proved irreconcilable with quantum mechanics. When physicists tried to apply the rules of quantum field theory to gravity, they were met with nonsensical results, most notably infinities that broke the equations. String theory resolved this problem by positing that the fundamental constituents of the universe are not point-like particles, but tiny, vibrating one-dimensional strings. This elegant framework naturally predicts the existence of a graviton, the quantum particle that carries gravity, and resolves the mathematical inconsistencies that plagued previous attempts at a quantum theory of gravity. However, this profound achievement comes at a significant cost. For the theory to be mathematically consistent and free of anomalies, it requires the universe to have a specific number of dimensions: 10 in superstring theory and 11 in M theory. Since we only observe 4 dimensions, the theory introduces the concept of compactification, arguing that the extra dimensions are curled up into a compact manifold so small that they are unobservable. This approach, while mathematically consistent, faces significant criticism for 2 main reasons. The problem of prediction. There are an enormous number of ways to curl up these dimensions, each of which would lead to a different set of physical laws. This string landscape problem cripples the theory's predictive power and has led some to argue that it is closer to philosophy than testable physics. The nature of dimensions. In this view, the view of conventional dimensional physics, extra dimensions are still understood as extra spatial dimensions, albeit small ones. They are a mathematical necessity for the theory to work, rather than a fundamental principle from which the universe's behavior emerges. Part 2. The 11-dimensional model, a paradigm shift in dimensionality. The 11-dimensional model is a radical departure from this standard view. We do not use dimensions as a mathematical contrivance to resolve paradoxes. Instead, our model uses dimensions to explain the fundamental purpose and mechanism of the universe itself. Our model's key differences are foundational. The nature of dimensions. We assert that the true primary dimensions are not spatial at all. They exist beyond space and time. These are the 0 dimension, pure potential, the 10th dimension, the expansive, deterministic, yang-like force, and the 11th dimension, the contractive, quantum, yin-like force. The familiar 3 spatial dimensions and the various temporal dimensions of cosmic motion are not a given. They are emergent properties that arise from the creative interplay of these primary dimensions. The unification of forces. In standard physics, string theory naturally predicts gravity. In our model, gravity is not a particle or a force. It is the direct manifestation of the 11th dimension's contractive pull. Dark energy, the greatest mystery in modern cosmology, is the direct expression of the 10th dimension's expansive drive. This provides a unified, elegant explanation for the dominant forces of the cosmos, the cosmic pull and the cosmic push, as the yin and yang of the universe. The problem of prediction. Unlike the string landscape, which offers countless possible universes, our model provides a single constrained framework that purports to explain our specific universe. By mapping these two primary dimensions to the forces of dark matter and dark energy, the model gains significant predictive and explanatory power, offering a coherent solution to a problem that has plagued mainstream cosmology for decades. Part 3. From mathematical elegance to universal purpose. The differences between our model and standard dimensional physics are not just technical, they are philosophical. A living, purposeful universe. Standard dimensional physics often views the universe as a complex but ultimately sterile mathematical object. Our model, through its fusion with Taoism, presents the universe as a living, breathing organism, eternally cycling through big bangs and big crunches, with the 10th and 11th dimensions as the cosmic yin and yang. The role of the observer. In standard physics, the act of observation is a quantum paradox. In our model, consciousness is not an anomaly, but a fundamental dimensional resonance, a local manifestation of the ultimate unified consciousness that is inherent to the primary dimensions. Connecting science and wisdom. Standard dimensional physics has largely severed its connection to philosophy and ancient wisdom, dismissing it as irrelevant. Our model is built on the premise that these ancient cosmologies were not fiction, but an intuitive understanding of the very truths we are now beginning to articulate through science. This makes our model not just a theory, but a profound vision of a universe that is elegant, coherent, and imbued with deep underlying purpose. Conclusion. A new era of discovery. The quest to understand dimensions will continue at facilities like the Large Hadron Collider, but our model suggests that the next great breakthrough will not come from just smashing particles together. It will come from a fundamental shift in our thinking. By daring to redefine dimensions not as mathematical necessities, but as the very architects of reality, the 11-dimensional model, the Universal Tao offers a new path forward, a path that promises to not only unify physics, but also to unify science with the deepest spiritual wisdom of the ages. It is a paradigm shift that will fundamentally change how we see our world, our place within it, and the very nature of existence itself. As we stand at the threshold of a new era in understanding our universe, your journey doesn't have to stop here. Dive deeper into the mysteries of the 11-dimensional model. Explore our full playlist. Each video unlocks another layer of this revolutionary perspective. If you found this vision inspiring, remember to like this video, subscribe for more cosmic insights, and most importantly, share this groundbreaking model with fellow explorers. Your fourth dimensional contribution of time means everything to us, and together we're shaping the future of discovery. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through the cosmos. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, keep reaching for the stars. Explore the playlist, like, subscribe, share the vision. Thank you for your time.